And welcome back, everyone, to episode 77 of the Marvelite podcast. I am your host this week, Luke, and as always, I am joined with Will.
Luke made us lose a girl. I'm sorry, Lurk did.
He did. Lurk.
What?
We have DC Luke on here this week.
Hi, everybody.
And Mikey and Nicholas are off doing another video right now, so they will not be joining us.
They're dead.
So thank you, Luke, for coming on this episode, kind of like last minute. We really appreciate it.
No problem. Always happy to talk about some Marvel.
Yeah, Laura was supposed to be here, but freaking Snowball decided to mess up on Lurk.
Yeah, we were gonna have our first girl guest on the show.
I know.
Luke.
No, just your first girl. Period.
The disrespect. The disrespect.
Wow.
Yeah, oddly
God.
enough, her being on my channel made my subscriber count and my video views like skyrocket. It was really weird.
Gee, I wonder why.
It wasn't even anything seductive. Even in the thumbnail, it's just us laughing with Jeff Goldblum. And then,
That's all it takes.
And in one
really.
day, 3,000 views. I'm like, you've got to be shitting me.
Will just really upset.
I'm hurt.
Wow. Laura is going to take over your channel, Will.
Apparently.
You have to be careful, Will, because at night you're going to wake up and you're going to look to your computer. She's going to be doing a reaction to a trailer for your
And the thing is, she watches reaction videos too, so...
Yeah, so she learned,
yeah, but does she
from
watch...
the best. She learned the tools of the trade.
Does she watch your reaction videos?
Well, now that they know they exist, I mean, she might.
That is the
we
real
gotta,
question.
since we can't get her
The
on
fact that you don't know for sure.
Yes, since we can't get her on Marvelite, we got to get her on Super Friends now because she's knows more DC than Marvel.
That's right. She did that Harley Quinn play.
She did, and I was Batman. But
no, she was actually a little bit ago schooling me and Will on some stuff. So
yeah, she has that big book on the X-Men. But I guess before we go into the rest of our casual banter, we want to remind our listeners that they can get 10% off at lootcrate.com with our code BRIDGE10. That's 10% off at lootcrate.com with code BRIDGE10. There'll be a link in the description to how you can do that.
I have no idea what the theme is this month.
It's like investigation.
Oh yeah, it is,
like
isn't
Jessica
it?
Jones and Batman, which people still call
cool
me
stuff.
that. By the way, I still get called Batman by my own family and just people randomly on campus.
Yeah, use
That's
our code, and you might have a chance to get a Will Batman Pop Funko.
I know, right?
In your loot crate.
Honestly, can someone make me that? I can send. There are pictures of me in the suit.
And it's one of those things. Like I've humored the idea to CJ and Josh about having people send us fan art.
I mean, Mikey has a PO box. We just have to open one. And
yeah,
that's true.
I feel like people have to know what we look like more often. We've done live shows, but I don't think there's like a consistent. I don't know.
We're still
something. There's not really enough there for like fan art.
We're still working on that.
I would say that like CJ is the face.
Yeah. Well,
CJ is the sexy face.
Yeah, him and Michael are the faces that people see the most.
The best comment I've ever read in any of our videos was CJ, please get in my bed from another guy. And that was like the best comment.
Well,
I think
hold
I've ever
on.
seen.
We don't know if it was another guy.
No, that was another guy. I mean, the picture was another guy.
I won't get over during the 100K live stream when and people don't know that Luke is mixed, so they're just like, the black has a good point. I'm like, why am I the black? Because it was Yumi and CJ talking politics, and like, so it was just like, yeah, the black makes a good point. I'm like, why is it just the black? Not even attractive black like Zendaya, just the black.
I really like that
God.
as just a casual comment about politics. Just like, yeah, the black makes a good point.
Yeah, people don't seem to realize that I'm biracial, and Mikey's black.
Yeah.
And Will's black. And
I'm
Nick
black.
Nick is a pasty white guy.
Technically, like...
We technically have like the most diverse. We have the most diverse show on this channel.
Yeah, especially me. Like I'm like 9/10 black.
Are you really?
As they know.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
as far as the listeners know.
What?
I'm really white. I said 9/10, Luke. What the fuck?
He's in the South, man. He's trailer trap.
Hey now.
Oh, hey.
Hey now.
That's not nice.
I said
Will.
trap, not trash. Like trap music.
Oh,
he's trailer trap. He's trapping up in the trailer.
Yeah, I'll send you that video later of the country trap. But we should go to our topics and shooting the shit for
we definitely should. So
we're still distracted by those photos from earlier.
this week, I woke up at like 9 a.m. and my phone was blowing up with these notifications that Marvel had dropped the new Thor Ragnarok trailer.
Oh my god!
And like I woke up in kind of like this haze, right? And as soon as I like read on the screen, I'm like, I jumped out of bed, and I'm like, oh my god! So I got up and got some coffee, and then like I immediately watched it, and like I was almost at tears. That trailer was amazing, and I don't care what anybody says.
I agree.
This is probably the best trailer that Marvel's ever made, and
I don't know about that.
It's up there. Well, it's up there.
I can't think of a more I can't think of a trailer that I can favor over this one.
Alien.
I really can't. And the thing is like it doesn't really give anything away in terms of plot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very good trailer. It's a really, really good trailer.
Yeah,
and I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to.
I saw on Twitter the other day someone said, I can't wait for Asgardians of the Galaxy.
What?
No, you know what? That's actually kind of interesting, because people are like, it's a lot like Guardians of the Galaxy. And I was just thinking to myself, like, well, yeah, Thor's kind of in the same space as Guardians.
Yeah, it's cosmic.
Like,
so
it's the same space profile, and not only that, it's not it's not like Guardian-esque. It's actually like Kirby-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that was the big thing I loved about this trailer. Just like, this is kind of what I really always thought a Thor movie should look like.
Exactly. Like, I can't believe it's taken to like the third Thor film for us to get the movie I think that we've deserved.
It's unfortunate that this is probably going to be the last Thor movie, but
I mean, the thing, because Marvel's established now that their cosmic universe is very colorful, so I don't see and since they're finally doing a Thor movie that's set in frickin' space, where the rest of the other movies were supposed to take place, it kind of only makes sense that it has colors in it.
Yeah, and like I was going through YouTube and I was just looking at random reactions, and everyone was pointing out like, ooh, look, shiny, all this like cool stuff happening, and then like most of the people couldn't even name half of the characters. I mean,
right.
There were a few characters in there that, like, if you blink, you miss them. But I mean, we got like a beat up looking Heimdall that is not at his post.
He looks like Forge, doesn't he?
We got to see for a split second Carl freaking Urban as Scourge the Executioner. People seem to miss that for some reason.
I didn't know that until someone pointed it out to me. That was him. I'm like, oh snap!
I know. I just want to say, I've never really considered Cate Blanchett like amazingly attractive. I was like, yeah, she's very nice. I don't know what it is about. I don't know what it is about putting Kirby horns on her, but
something about like murky, black-haired, evil space queens. I don't know, man. Hela and Rita Repulsa are just really doing it for me this year. Really,
thought you were gonna say Enchantress for a second.
Nah, that's a little too Slumdog for me. But you know, Hela, Rita Repulsa, they got it going on. The black and green, those are some of my favorite colors. The kind of destroyer of worlds, like that's power. They're powerful. That's kind of hot.
Yeah.
Cate Blanchett as Enchantress would have been cool too.
Yeah, she's too good for that.
That would have been nice. Who's the actress playing Valkyrie in this?
Tessa Thompson.
Yes, she looks really cool, and she looks like she's going to get kind of a really cool story throughout it, because you see like this scene where her and a bunch of other Valkyries are like fighting Hela, and then they fall from grace or something. Yeah. It's making me wonder if
I'm like, I hope they keep her original costume, or we get to see it at some point. Because I actually,
like, for a split second, I'm like, is this a DC film?
No,
it's just,
people smiled.
It was just, I don't know what it was about this trailer, because again, Thor Ragnarok was the one that I was looking at. I was like, I don't know, the last two Thor movies haven't been that great, but like, I don't know, it's pretty on point. And I mean, like, humor-wise, at the end, when he just goes, yes! I know him! He's a friend from work! Like, I don't know, because I really like Taika Waititi. I love a lot of his stuff, and I like his humor a lot. So I think that'll probably work very well for this movie.
He's perfect. There's a few things that I need to mention about that last scene. One, my friend pointed this out when he was watching the trailer for the first time. When Thor puts his helmet on, and you know how he has to like kind of like push his wings up.
Yeah.
My friend like kind of commented on that, and he's like, how did the, like, he pushes one down, but like how did the other one go up at the same time? And I'm like, that's a good question actually.
Magnets.
Magnets. How do they work?
Number two,
the arena looks like it has a roof.
Yeah.
And there seems to be no Sakarans present, from what I could tell. I have watched that scene time and time again, so it's kind of leading me to think that they're not on Sakaar at all. And the Planet Hulk story arc might not be much of Planet Hulk. But they kind of just took the idea of Hulk being on another planet in a battle arena of
Space
some
Hulk.
kind.
Yeah.
And kind of putting him in there. Because, like, I was kind of hoping that they were going to adapt both storylines and actually do Planet Hulk. But from what I can tell, this just doesn't quite look like Planet Hulk. It just,
maybe they're fully going...
Just the idea of him being in that arena fighting... is kind of what they took from it. But like I was kind of hoping that there was like a subplot going on with the Hulk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They might be going full steam ahead with that whole Ragnarok concept, which I'm happy about. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Like who was the Emperor on Sakaar? You guys remember that evil Emperor?
He was just called like the Red King or something.
Yeah. I wonder if the Grandmaster is going to be like taking his place.
I mean, they might be. I'm assuming they're not really going to stay on that planet for very long.
I think
in all honesty,
from the looks of it, there's going to be a couple of locations because we have that little battle planet. It seems like we'll have Earth for a tiny bit because that's where Mjolnir gets destroyed. We're going to have some Asgard in there. Yeah, probably in some flashbacks. I guess is that what's the name of the Norse hell? It seems to be where that black murky hell is.
Now I actually
Helheim.
don't. I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's
I'm pretty sure,
or if that's
I don't know
Muspelheim.
It might be. I don't know.
It might have been. It might have been either. Well, I was thinking Svartalheim.
Yeah,
think so?
It might be.
It's hard to tell, and it's hard to tell what part of the movie that's in. I'm assuming it's like really early in the movie.
Seems
but like the idea of an Asgardian being wrapped up in chains in another dimension reminds me of Odin's prison.
I love the way it opened too. Like every BET film ever, you're probably asking yourself, "How did I get here?" Well, let me tell you about it.
You know what? Never didn't even mention it. Led Zeppelin's Immigration Song.
Yes.
Perfect song.
Oh my god.
Thought that was really a nice
pick. It was
pick.
so metal. So metal.
That made me...
Just hearing Valhalla while seeing it. Yeah, I was like, I'm down with this. Yeah, I'm good for this.
I was like sold the minute that music started playing.
Just dun 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 dun.
As soon as I heard the guitar, I'm like,
yeah, dude. Like I was completely sold by it.
I don't know what it was. Like the minute I heard it, was like, oh shit, is this the Immigration Song?
And then it has me a little worried because I like this trailer more than the Spider-Man one. I watched the Spider-Man one a fair amount. I haven't stopped watching this one.
Yeah, this one, I don't know. This one got me a little bit more interested for Thor than Spider-Man's really got me interested in that. Plus, that recent Spider-Man trailer told me the whole movie.
Man. And I'm hoping Thor doesn't make the same mistake. I hope they kind of learn from Spider-Man, which sucks because they had to learn from it. But...
Like, I hope they keep Surtur hidden if he is in fact in the movie. I hope they keep him hidden.
There's concept art of him.
Like, there's concept art, but
I don't mind.
And that realm that Thor is in reminds me of Surtur's realm. I can't remember what exactly it's called. Is it Svartalheim or?
It might have been Muspelheim.
That's what I meant. Muspelheim.
It might have been. It's either Muspelheim or it's Helheim. I'm not sure what it is.
Something along those lines.
I mean, I don't.
But point is,
I don't mind if in a future trailer they're like, and now from like the depths come the Destroyer of Worlds Surtur, and you just hear a scream, but you don't show him. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, because it just seems like I don't really know what Hela's plan is besides, I guess, destroy Asgard, but it could be...
Okay.
Which I'm fine, again, with that, too.
Before we move on to the next topic, I think, like, I have a theory, and Luke, I know I've talked to you about it, but I don't think I've spoken about it publicly yet.
Okay.
So here it is. So, you guys know how Kevin Feige has referred to Hela as the goddess of death. Mm-hmm. And so that left many people to question, well, is she replacing Lady Death in the film universe? I don't think so, and here's why. I think that Hela gets out of her realm, okay? And you have to realize, Hela is the ruler of hell. She her dominion is Helheim, and she rules over the dead, over the souls of the dead. She gets out. I think, this is my theory, the Soul Stone is in Asgard.
Oh!
And I think that Heimdall has it. Heimdall sees all souls throughout the multiverse.
You know,
or at least throughout the MCU multiverse.
It's.
I really think that Heimdall goes on the run because he has the Soul Stone. Like, he leaves Asgard. And I really think that that's her main goal. Why? She's from hell. She rules over the souls of the dead. If she can get the Soul Stone, she can rule over every soul, living or dead. I really think that's her plan.
It's so funny that you mentioned that, because someone left a comment on my reaction video, because Laura made a joke about the One Ring of Power, like a Lord of the Rings joke, and someone commented, they're like, she's pretty smart, because more than likely it'll be like this. I think they'll have the Soul Stone in the movie, basically the same idea as you, except for the part about Heimdall.
So when Kevin Feige refers to her as the goddess of death, I think what he means is she's from hell. Her dominion and her power is to rule over the souls of the dead. I really think that that's why he's referring to her as the goddess of death. So I don't think that she is Lady Death or she's replacing Lady Death. I still think that they're two separate entities altogether.
Okay.
Dang, I mean, if that's what the Queen of Hell looks like, Death is going to be bad as hell. No pun intended.
Yeah. Well,
it's going to be fine.
Well, anyone got anything else to add to the trailer before you
Absolutely not. We've been talking about this way too long.
That's true. We should probably move on. Willard.
What?
Or Luke. I don't know who's hosting.
I mean,
which one.
Since we're talking about Lady Death, you know who's trying to smash Lady Death? Cable. I mean, Thanos. You know who plays Thanos? Josh Brolin. Josh Brolin is Cable.
Oh my,
confirmed.
Oh my god. Wow, you know that segue.
Now you know how it feels to be cucked.
So oh, shut up, Luke. Oh my god.
Cuck Lord Lurk returns.
So this kind of came out of left field.
Yeah.
Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
I was not expecting this
you
ever.
Can't just,
he was never
double dip like that, Josh. Can't do that, man.
And you know what I think it is, honestly? I think that it is Marvel trying to solidify some kind of brokerage with Fox.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's saying, hey, we'll lift our little clause that we have, saying, you know, like, we can't play another Marvel character. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
kind of is like a sign of good faith.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious though, because if he's gonna be doing Cable, because I assume, like, didn't it say he has like 4 films with Fox or something, or
who? Josh Brolin?
Yeah, like I thought it said he had like multiple things with Fox, because he's going to be doing Cable in Deadpool 2, probably in X-Force, Deadpool 3 perhaps.
Because of course you got to have a trilogy. You can't just have a duology these days.
Yeah, like I mean, if you get him, you're probably gonna keep him for a little bit. So it makes me wonder how much Thanos is like, how much he's gonna be back and forth between this and then the 4th Avengers movie.
I don't know, but he's gonna be busy making some.
Dude, he's gonna be making some money.
Yeah. And you know, like, I have to agree with CJ. I like CJ. I wasn't sold on Brad Pitt as Cable until I saw the concept art, and I was like, wow, actually, I am 100% sold. So ever since then, I've just really been wanting Brad Pitt to play Cable.
Yeah, so, and I mean, again, this just really comes out of left field, because, like, before this, we had this whole thing, like, Michael Shannon was in talks to be Cable. Yes. And then we had the Brad Pitt concept art, and then out of nowhere, freaking Thanos. Yeah, freaking Thanos is Cable.
Yeah.
It just
is
weird.
Boss Logic, get on it.
Fable.
Fable.
Fable?
What does that even mean?
Fanble.
What are you doing?
Thanos from
Fable. I really wish, Will, that we were still titling our episodes.
Oh yeah, well, Pimp and Hose for Freedom goes down in history.
Yes.
Yeah, now you know why you're not titling the episodes anymore.
Entitle them in our hearts.
Oh no, we cut that off a long time ago.
I think it was like episode 6 we stopped doing that. I think it was whenever Nick took
over. All right, we got to put a stop to this. Got to put a stop to this nonsense.
I really want to know what everyone's thoughts listening are on this Josh Brolin casting for Cable.
Yeah,
it's pretty interesting. So fight in the comment section about this.
Hashtag
fight for our attention.
Hashtag Fable.
Get top comment.
THA.
Wouldn't it be like Thimble or something?
Thamble,
yeah.
Or Kanos.
Kano. I like that. I like Kanos better.
Kanos sounds like...
Kanos is pretty good.
Sounds like a good name.
Canos.
But,
Kanos.
So yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic. Well, I think that will round up the movie news for this week. I mean, of course, we got some minor stuff. Like, we got a little bit of, like, teaser stuff for the Defenders.
We got some Jessica Jones stuff, too.
Yeah, we do got some Jessica Jones stuff. I think we got a little bit of character description. I don't have anything pulled up right now for it.
They had, like, a couple. They had, like, Paladin. They had...
Typhoid Mary.
Typhoid Mary.
Oh, here it is. It was...
And see, what... Wasn't Typhoid Mary technically in Daredevil?
I don't think they ever said she was Typhoid Mary.
For all intents and purposes, she was Typhoid Mary.
She was Typhoid Mary for all intents and purposes, but they never said she was, so they could easily have someone else be her.
It was those two, Carl Malice and somebody else who's not loading at the moment.
It was like Inigo something.
Yeah.
No, that was Paladin. Never mind.
Yeah, it was Paladin.
I don't remember who the other guy was.
And I think Nuke is returning, right?
He's supposed to be.
Yes, I believe he is. They said he was.
Not for Defenders, though.
I really hope, like if he returns, I really hope they just do comic Nuke and just have him go all out with like the face paint. And,
they're never gonna do that, Luke.
Oh,
they don't have budget for face paint. Not at Netflix.
The most that you'll get is he'll have that tattooed on his chest or his back.
And he, can he at least loathe Captain America for some reason?
No.
Oh,
I hate what he represents.
It would be really cool if he was in. It would be really cool if he was in Daredevil season 3. But
the other
hashtag not my.
The other one was Otis Johnson.
Ah, yes, that character,
an ally of the Daughter of the Dragon, Otis. Don't nobody care about you, Otis.
That really interesting, memorable character.
Anyway,
if anyone got the reference I just made, God bless.
I
Papa
sure as hell don't
you.
care. Moving on to comics.
Yeah, comic news. Oh boy. It's not the first part.
Comic news.
I'm actually glad y'all are still doing comic stuff.
We try to when it's in the news.
Yeah. So, anyways, we had a big reveal in today's. Well, it won't be today when you guys are listening to this, but today, Wednesday, X-Men Blue #1 came out, and at the end of it, we got a big, massive reveal. It turns out that Jimmy Hudson, the son of Ultimate Wolverine, is alive and well, and he is running around in the 616.
Mm-hmm. Oh, who would have guessed? Jimmy Hudson. Who could have possibly guessed?
Which actually, I think Waru called that last week in a question he asked.
Everyone called that. Fucking Jimmy Hudson. It was a Wolverine that had blonde hair.
The real question is, the one that we were discussing before you got here, Luke, was who's his mama? Who's Mama?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, in the Ultimates, when Kitty shows Jimmy this hologram of Logan, Logan's pretty much just like, don't ask about her ever. Just focus on the future, not the past.
Don't worry about your mom. You know, the person that literally gives you life. Who needs a mom? You could
worry about her.
Be made in a tube.
I guess at like this point, my question is he going to become another Wolverine? Because we already have like two of them currently running around. We have Old Man Logan running around, who's got his own solo book, and he's running around with X-Men Gold currently, and we have all new Wolverine, X-23. So my question is like, what's going to become of Jimmy Hudson? Is he going to try to take up the mantle once more as the Wolverine and follow in his father's footsteps, or is he going to try to find his own path and maybe create a new identity?
You know, it would be cool.
Yeah.
If they finally gave him that yellow suit that they teased in Ultimate, that would be neat.
That would sure.
I mean,
be
Mr. Fantastic.
Where's Dakin, by the way?
No one
cares. That's
Will was joking about that earlier. No one apparently cares about Dakin.
I was just saying, I was just thinking about it. I was like, wow, Jimmy Hudson's here. And I was like, wait a minute, what happened to Dakin? Where's Dakin?
Do you care where he is? Didn't think so. Laura's here.
I kind of care. I like Dakin enough.
Laura's here. That's all that matters. And I mean, Laura Kinney.
If anyone could actually answer
my director, Laura.
where Dakin is currently, because I haven't seen him in anything or heard about him in a long time.
I haven't read Marvel in a very long while, so I wouldn't even know if he showed up at some point.
You wouldn't know either. He hasn't shown up.
That's because he just hasn't shown up, period, Luke.
Will. That was Will talking.
No, I know. Never mind.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Never mind.
Let's keep it going.
Oh, we're moving on. We're not going to talk about this.
No.
I mean we're not going to talk about Dakin and I mean, cool. Jimmy Hudson's back, neat. Let's go on to the more interesting topic of the two.
Yeah, Will, you seem to know a lot about this topic.
I don't. It's just, oh man, it's a weird one.
Will.
So
controversy follows him.
Yeah, so time to get into more Marvel gossip. Remember how last week?
It's not really gossip. It's true.
It's just facts. Marvel straight facts. So apparently an artist, Ardian Syaf, got fired because he snuck religious and political propaganda into X-Men comics. And then he publicly posted about it, saying, "My career is over," on Facebook. And this is the week after that little incident where Marvel's just like, diversity is the reason our comics are failing. Yikes.
Man, Marvel is kind of off to a rocky start.
This is not a good time to be ethnic at Marvel.
maybe just not a good time to just put religious and political shit into your comics.
That's another good point. Yeah,
I don't know about bad being ethic.
I can't speak.
And like he put he kind of put like subtly this Christian, anti-Jewish. He very subtly hid this reference from the Quran.
Yeah.
And it was like actually right in front of Kitty Pryde, who is a Jewish character.
One of them is Colossus playing baseball on his shirt. It says QS 551. Do you want me to read this translation?
Sure.
It's a verse that says, "Oh, you have believed. Do not take the Jews and Christians as allies."
Yup.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was very subtle putting that right on Colossus' shirt. Very sneaky there.
And there's another.
No one's gonna look that up.
Yeah, the Kitty Pryde one says something about jewelry and the number 212.
And see, the writer for Kamala Khan like blew up.
Blew
up.
I mean, of course.
Yeah, that's not a good look. You got like two Muslim people that work at Marvel, and the other person's fucking it up.
You're fucking it up.
It's like, look, we're not assholes, okay? It's like, don't.
Yeah, and
don't.
It's just,
and you know, like.
No,
it's just
I really feel for some of these artists, man, because you have a coworker that comes along like this, and just
God,
really spoils it, man. And like Marvel terminated his contract immediately.
His Facebook post, man.
I think it was a little dramatic for him to say though that his career is over.
I mean,
wait, you want me to read that part too? You want me to read his post?
No,
man,
I think we're good.
Boy, howdy.
He apologized.
He apologized and everything, but I mean, like, it's just...
This is messy.
It's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I feel like if you're going to put a comic out there, you want to try to keep your personal beliefs and, like, religious things, like, your personal things out of it.
It's like, dude, you're writing a fantasy world.
You can get political as a group. Like, the X-Men are all basically allegories for discrimination, but...
Yeah,
once you dip into religion, you get kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, like, politics and religion and stuff is fine, but it's like...
It's how you do it.
Subtly, like... subtly, like, throwing it in there, like, having, like, a verse on a shirt, and again, having something that kind of defames Jewish culture, like, right in front of Kitty Pryde. It's a little much.
Let it be known that us here at Hybrid Network accept and love all of our fans and friends of varying races and ethnicities and religious backgrounds.
All walks of life are welcome here.
Yes.
Just a controversial issue, and he probably shouldn't have done it.
It's like not only that, but Spencer had to turn around and turn a Jewish Christian character into a neo-Nazi.
Oh yeah, the Magneto thing. God.
No, the Captain America thing.
Well, no, because
Magneto's
Magneto's a Holocaust survivor.
Hold up.
Didn't they make him a member of Hydra or some shit too?
All right, but that's the thing that a lot of people are kind of going crazy about. This Hydra is not like a Nazi organization. Yes, at least the one that they're building up.
Are they supposed to be?
No, but it for years, Luke, it was canon that it was a scientific subdivision of Hitler's.
They got kicked out of
what I remember. From what I remember, Red Skull's whole thing was part of the Nazi thing. Like Strucker and everything, I don't think they were.
No,
there's a really weird history with
factions.
Hydra. No, like
there's
there is
factions.
I'll grant you that there are factions, but I feel like everyone's kind of blowing the Magneto thing kind of out of proportion because he's not joining like the Hydra.
Yeah,
he's joining a Hydra that this Captain America started.
There's just no good way to spin that. I think is the best way to say it.
No,
there just isn't.
There is no good way to spin it. I like, you know, and like Spencer's sitting over here and saying, guys, like, why are you freaking out? And it's like, okay, like, I hear Spencer out on this. I do, because I don't feel like, you know, like he has really any intentions to demean any race, religion, or, you know, color of any kind. It's just, I don't think he thought this all the way through, and like in today's society, I can also understand why people would find this unacceptable. And especially Captain America was created by Jewish people. I mean, he comes from a Jewish background.
Yeah.
I can get it. Yeah.
I sympathize with both of them because at the same time Spencer is trying to be unique and tell a new story with an original idea. I just don't think it's being handled.
Maybe you should have done that with Bucky. There's just there's just no good way to make it work because Captain America has history with Jewish people. Bucky is a disabled person, and Falcon's a black dude. Basically, no one that Nazis like.
There's a lot of things that are a lot of things that I guess go into this, like Luke mentioned.
Yeah, there's just like no way to really work any of that.
Look, at the end of the day, I don't think Marvel would really want to have Magneto join like a Nazi organization if this version of Hydra was a Nazi organization.
Just like not even 2 years ago, they wrote an entire arc where he was hunting down Nazis.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I don't know. Again, I feel like maybe...
No, they're shifting away. They're shifting away from Hydra having any affiliation, at least in modern day, being connected to Nazism.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, again, I mostly don't really like it because I don't think it's really interesting.
They're almost turning into like some kind of like weird like Lovecraftian Cthulhu cult.
They're
a little bit.
They're evil, but they're not Nazi evil. Come on, guys.
Yeah. Wait,
they're Lovecraft evil.
I gotta say something real quick. Didn't Red Skull say to Cap like, "I brainwashed you," and Cap didn't care?
I mean, like
he still wanted to be Hydra.
Luke,
cool.
We live in a world, Luke, where Captain America is a head of Hydra. The press secretary said that Hitler never stooped so low as to use chemical weapons.
All right, so let's go on to questions.
So what you're saying is stick with Image.
Yes.
I'm saying stick with Valiant.
I'm saying stick with Image.
Or Image. Image or Valiant, they're both fantastic, and they're both knocking it out of the
Image,
park.
Valiant,
yeah, if you're upset with Marvel or you're
Horse.
upset with DC, go to Dark Horse, go to Image. Give
IDW.
Yeah, give people
Top
money.
Cow.
Yeah, especially
people
Top
money.
Cow. Top Cow is a good book.
Yeah, but anyway.
And Top Cow actually just got some of their comics. I think it was Hulu and Netflix both got exclusive rights to. I think Postal, one of their famous comic books, is getting turned into a series.
I mean, we should save that for the Top Cow cast coming out this next Saturday.
Coming out this never,
dude. Matt Hawkins is a cool dude. He's the president of Top Cow. He's a really great guy.
He is really cool dude.
I met him back in New York. He's really awesome.
Top Cow's a cool company. But you wanna do questions?
Oh yeah, they are.
Then cap off the show.
Oh, yeah. I guess that is enough controversy in politics for this episode. We are going to move on now to viewer questions.
Before we get to that, we'll remind our listeners that they can get 10% off at lootcrate.com with our code BRIDGE10. 10% off at lootcrate.com, BRIDGE10. So, let's go. You want me to read it? Paul Estrada saying, ask Marvelite. Do you guys think the MCU will ever try to bring Blade into the universe at some point? A good overarcher would be to connect him to Ghost Rider and do a dual series or a story based on Midnight Suns. What do you guys think? I mean, I still say we can bring back Wesley Snipes. It's very easy to play off that vampire bullshit.
Wesley Snipes has had 2 meetings with Marvel over the past 2 years, with Kevin Feige actually.
Yeah.
And I think that they want him for something, but it's probably not Blade.
Yeah, I don't know, because at this point, Blade on like Netflix would be kind of cool, but
it would be awesome.
I don't really know what they're planning to do with the Midnight Suns. In all honesty, I feel like they would be a really cool miniseries, but
like an 8-episode miniseries.
That'd be really
Ghost
dope.
Rider, Blade, Moon Knight, I mean, just throw them all in there, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But I mean...
You could almost adapt Ghost Racers. I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
And you could just see, like, a bloodline of Ghost Riders.
That would be cool. I don't know. Like, again, at this point, I'm just kind of waiting to see what they're going to do with the more supernatural characters, but...
Honestly, they could adapt that comic pitch for Blade of him and his daughter into a series, and it'd probably be pretty decent. Like, for Netflix, do it short form. That way it's straight to the point.
I mean, like, so far, the supernatural... so far, the supernatural elements that have been thrown in that we've seen, like with Ghost Rider, he's like, nah, like, you know, this is magic, whatever. And then, you know, they'll turn around the next episode and they'll be like, no, you see this dark hold, this ancient grimoire? No, this is actually like just some ancient piece of technology.
Get the fuck out of here, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
What? Like I really hope if they do something for Netflix or Hulu, like, they don't go that route.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I just really want to see magic just being magic. I'm kind of tired of it being alternate dimensions or just ancient technology. Like, just let it be magic is all I'm asking for.
Yeah. Let magic be magic, damn it. Anyways, let's go on to the next one from Andre, who says, what are your thoughts on Spider-Man having his own AI on his suit in Homecoming? Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the fact that Tony's playing such a big part in his life.
I mean, it makes sense, given the fact that Tony gave him that suit.
I don't like that either.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't like the Spider Tracer.
I don't like that he has it now. Maybe for, like, Homecoming
I actually
2.
thought that was kind of cool. That the thing was from his chest. I always thought that was
kind of cool, but I think
they're doing just a little too much with his effects for this movie.
Is it going to be one of those things where Mark Webb is going to do a better job at making Peter Parker more nerdy than Kevin Feige could?
All right. Well, first of all, Mark Webb's Peter Parker was not nerdy. He was misunderstood, and he skateboarded.
Okay. I meant. Mark Webb did a really good job at showing how crafty Peter is, at least in the second film. And a little bit in the first film too. But no, I totally get your point
Peter
there.
did build his web shooters.
His original
he did do
ones.
that. He does make his own webbing. Well, yeah, I don't know. For all we know, Stark could just be like, "Here you go. I made you some web, and it's better."
God.
You know,
like,
it's like where is it going to end?
Yeah,
Luke?
I need more.
He loses the suit at least in this movie, at least for some time. So maybe he'll make his own suit by the end of it because he doesn't need Tony anymore.
Yeah. He's
gonna save a plane.
He takes the tattered part.
I hope after this movie, Tony is gonna be like, "All right, I'm just like gonna cut you off from all of my resources, and you're just gonna be like on your own from now
Fine,
on."
you're not even my real dad.
Exactly, I would be completely okay.
I'm fine
I'm
with that.
fucking your aunt before I leave.
It's like, don't do it, Aunt May. Don't suck the dick. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess I think it makes sense in the context of it, but that doesn't necessarily mean I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, it makes sense because it's freaking Stark tech. But the problem is that it's Stark tech.
But anyway.
Anyway, on to the last question. It's from Skoda Player, Pop Cult Fan. He says, if Sony was smart and changed their minds to connect their movies in the MCU, and they introduced the Sinister Six, who would you guys cast for Kraven, Doc Ock, Mysterio, Green Goblin, Scorpion, and Rhino? Oh daddy.
Wow.
Jaleel White for everyone.
Yes.
I don't ever want to see Rhino ever again because The Amazing Spider-Man 2 proved that, yes, you can put Rhino on screen just in no other form than
Thing is, they had Ultimate Rhino. That's him from the comic books with the suit and all. But they...
Yeah, but...
I like those tiny hoops.
Then at the end of TASM 2, he killed Spider-Man. Rip in peace. That's how that movie ended. That little sewer covered clanged off his head and he got stabbed in the chest.
You know what my favorite part of that suit is? I really like his hooves. Because he doesn't get, like, hands. He gets, like, little hooves.
Yeah.
Little mechanical hooves.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I thought that was cute. But,
I don't know who I would cast for any of these people.
I'm just really bad at, like, this casting stuff.
I think we can go through this
but,
only another time. Sorry, we can't flesh it out now because we're kind of running low on time.
Yeah.
But, I guess we should probably close out the show. And, rest in peace, Charlie Murphy, up in heaven now with Prince and Rick James doing it up. Fucking up couches.
You will be missed.
Fucking up couches, man. Fucking up heaven's couches.
Hey, but
count.
Rosario Dawson.
We're not talking about that.
We're not sullying her sanctity on this.
Yeah, we're not discussing that on this podcast. Maybe for After Dark. Oh my god.
Fair enough.
So much learned.
Anyway.
Well, anyways, guys, I think that this is going to do it for episode 77 of the Marvelite. Thank you guys for coming and checking us out. And if you guys like this, make sure to smash that like button. And I'm leaving.
Drop Ask Marvelite in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to get notified.
Also, you guys can find us on social media. You guys can find me on Twitter at QuantumXParadox. Where can we find you at, Will?
I'm on YouTube as Another Time Hero, and Instagram and Snapchat is Will the Greatest. Get that last guy.
All right. And Luke, where can we find you?
I have a Twitter called Hybrid Lurk. Apparently, there's another one that's subscribed or whatever to Justin Bieber. So I'll try and get a
That's your real account.
That's not my account. It's not mine. Don't believe
that is
him.
your real account.
No. But you can find me at Hybrid Lurk.
Awesome. All right, guys. We will see you guys on the next episode.
Later, guys.